of a join.
It seemed to follow naturally.
It did seem to follow naturally.
Never saw it coming.
No, just 5 minutes waiting. But now, the next game is a different game for Tony and Betty. And if you'd like to come forward, you'll be able to see on the monitor there a film. And what we've got here is quite a film, very good-looking film it is, but we've taken the soundtrack away from it. And Tony and Betty, they're going to have to improvise a soundtrack for us and see what they can make of it. Oh, we're going to give them a bit of a situation to work on. What we'd like you to sort of kind of pretend to be is like a husband and wife arguing over what to watch on television, or what they are watching on television. Anyway, where you go.
Ah, so you want to watch Blind Date, do you? Well, you're not going to.
I have to watch it, don't you see? It gives meaning to my life. There's no meaning here. There's nothing for me. Why, this pillow, this bed, this dress.
Don't shake your maternity bra at me. Just because I'm dressed as Lionel Blair.
Yes, Lionel Blair. Bring him up again.
I haven't brought him up, and I'm about to break wind, thanks to you.
Oh, not again. Stop breaking wind. Stop. I can't take it when you do that.
Shut up! Don't interrupt me until you...
Hey! I'll take this cover off right now. I'll watch anything. I'll throw down the TV if I choose to. Never talk to me again. I can't stand it. My hair's in my eyes. Oh, why?
Who took your ankle cuffs off?
Oh, don't pull that monocle trick out again. It won't work. I won't stand for it. Boys, where are you going?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. OK, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I think, yeah, I think a definite 40 points on that one. I couldn't actually follow that because you were right in front of the monitor as far as I'm concerned, but it sounded like a great game. Now, next game is called Party Quirks, and this matches Paul Merton against the rest. Paul is going to improvise being the host of a party, and the other three are going to arrive as guests at the party, but they're going to be portraying a sort of quirk, a physical or mental characteristic or a social characteristic as allocated to them in their envelopes, which they have in front of them there. These have been based on suggestions given to us by the studio audience just before the filming started. Paul doesn't know what they are, though you should be able to see them yourselves on the screens at home. So, Paul, if you'd like to come forward and start improvising a party. And the others will... Careful. And the others will arrive as guests through the doorway, which will have to pretend to be over there, and I'll do a sort of doorbell noise, using a bow, in fact. OK, first guest arriving is going to be Tony.
Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Whatever you do, don't be alarmed by the long metal pole attached to my back.
Well, that's somewhere to put the buffet then, isn't it?
You're such a joker.
Right. Would you like something? Would you like something to? Oh, you've turned round. Would you like something to? You care to eat something? Whiskey, soda?
Yes. All right. Something with lots of calcium in it.
Well, can I interest you in this here? This is a charming, impertinent little wine.
Right.
Yes. Shattered knickers this morning.
I'll hold that. You answer the door.
All right, I will do, yes, because I'm expecting a lot of people.
Hello, Paul.
Hello.
How are you, darling?
I'm all right, how are you?
So nice to be here. Exactly why are you throwing this party?
Well, it's just sort of a housewarming party, really, you know.
A housewarming party? Really? Was the house cold?
No, it's just that I felt as if it needed a little bit of human sort of, you know, get it all going.
I see.
I prefer animals myself. I like David Attenborough programs about invertebrates.
Paul, is he a close friend of yours?
I think he is, yes. Hang on.
Usually naked, Paul has his sexual organs tied up with pieces of string and small cuts across his chest. Here he is...
That's only on a Thursday, though, isn't it?
He talks, he speaks, he confronts, but at the same time, he's waiting for the Wakanya man to come.
I'm sorry, I've run out of Wakanya. I'm waiting for the man to arrive.
Paul, I'm going to interrupt you
Yes,
here.
do.
I feel totally at home. I'm going to be terribly free and easy. I wonder if you could remove the metal pole from my back.
Right, I will, yes.
As he did so, the tribe moved round to the other side, and there was the perfect Yanya man, there bent in the shape of the old anthropological...
Yeah, all
We
right.
filmed him for hours on end. Hours on end, the poor, benighted brave bent forward while the mad Wakaki woman on the other side looked on.
I'm here in Paul's house. There's a mad scene going on here. There's toxic waste, there's organic food, and Paul has two of the strangest friends I've ever seen in my life.
Well, you've met the David Attenborough here.
Yeah, well, that's not bad, not bad.
And this is a bloke who used to have a pole in his back.
Why?
2 seconds.
Why? I don't know why.
Oh, I know. Oh, come on, Paul. How did you vote?
Time up, Paul. I'm sorry. That's.
I'm just can't get it today.
It's weak.
What was it?
I have no spine. It's very difficult. Very difficult.
You were so close there, Paul, because John was playing an intrepid explorer, so David Attenborough's not bad on that. Betty was an investigative journalist. She couldn't have made it much clearer.
Towards the end.
Yes, when she had the notebook out, she was taking it down and saying, I am a journalist, look at my press card. And Tony was playing somebody who had no spine. Which...
What a fool I've been.
So...
That's why he had the pole sticking out of his back.
You had the pole round the wrong way, I think, in your imagination, but, well, you got 1.5, so I'll give you 1.5 points, I think, and 20 points to everybody else. And that was, in fact, the last game, and I'll just total up the scores there, and I see that, well, for the first time ever, John Sessions has won this week, so well done, John. Or maybe it's the 9th time ever, depending on the order in which they broadcast these. Anyway, the prize... Got to take on every eventuality. The prize for winning the show is to get to read out the credits in a style of my choosing. And, John, I'd like you to do it in the style of Anthony Hopkins, the actor. I'm sure you know him. So that's it. So all that remains for me now is to thank our competitors, Tony Slattery, Betty Thomas, Paul Merton and John Sessions, and you, the audience. So this is me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
Who's Line Is Anyway, devised and compiled by Dan Patterson, Mark Leveson. Starred Clive Anderson, John Sessions with Paul Merton, Tony Slattery. Title music by Phil Pope. Film clips supported by C. Cameron, Martin Hawkins. Sound supporter, vision mixer, Ross Story. Film manager, James somebody. Doesn't matter, really. Makeup, production, something, I don't know. Production, somebody else. Somebody called Mary. Nice girl, Mary Bell, yeah, lovely girl. Michael Lingard, Pip Gardner. Denise O'Donoghue, lovely person. Oh, producer, Dan Patterson. He pays the money, he's going to do all right.